Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you how I am feeding about 40 people for less than $60. I bought all of this from Sam's Club except like one or two things from Aldi. But if you're interested, then keep on watching. This is an amazing meal. This ain't no cheap meal. This ain't hamburgers and hot dogs. This is a good meal. And I found this recipe off of TikTok from Chris Hughes, so I'm gonna give her the credit. But if you're interested, then keep on watching. I'm starting off my morning with making pinto beans in the crock pot. I was supposed to have bought canned, accidentally forgot, and then realized I have a whole bag of pinto beans from Sam, so we're using that instead. I'm just gonna add in onion, some rotel, a little bit of jalapeno, and some seasoning, and we're gonna let this cook on high for like 7 or 8 hours. All right, so now I'm gonna do a watermelon, and it was only $6. This one is pretty big. I'm gonna make sure to do it in as many pieces as I can, just so that we're not wasting large pieces and that there's a lot of it. These are also really handy to have from Sam's. You can get like 36 of them for like $10. next thing is the salad. This was $2. I did forget to buy ranch. So this is gonna go in here. Ooh, that piece is bad. But it just fits perfectly. And then these were like $3. And then this whole entire thing of tomatoes was cheap too. And I'm probably only going to use one cucumber and have a lot of tomatoes left over. So I can use this for something I'm cooking this week. And I'm just gonna cut this in slices and lay them on top of the salad. That's the worst kind of paper cut you could get is from foil. All right, salad, watermelon, done. Beans cooking. I've got to do mac and cheese, rice, chicken, and sausage. All right, so another cheap thing to do is rolls from Sam's. This was $3. You can buy Hawaiian rolls, but that's like twice as much. And these are so good. So we're just putting these in here. And I'm putting foil on top of them, and we're gonna pretend like I got them at a bakery or something. All right, so we got to do rice, mac and cheese. Cook the sausage in the oven, cut the chicken up and warm it up. Okay, so I have to admit that I am making up this macaroni and cheese recipe. There are so many different versions, and I'm just kind of looking at a bunch of recipes online and guessing. So basically, I did a couple of cups of water. This is 2 pounds of macaroni. I was worried I put too much in the pan. That's what I was asking my husband earlier. But I put about 2 cups of cheese, a couple of cups of water, and then a little bit of milk, and I'm mixing it around. You can put salt and pepper on top, and then I'm gonna put butter as well on top for when it cooks. And then I'm gonna cover it in foil and put it in the oven at 350, and I'm just gonna watch it. I think it ended up cooking for 30 minutes, but every 5 minutes or so, I would try to stir it to get all of the liquid going. And then halfway through, I ended up adding a cup of milk again because the noodles start absorbing the liquid, and so it needed more. And this turned out so good. Like way better than any box macaroni and cheese ever. And there's definitely better versions. Like I'm sure there's versions with like heavy cream and stuff like that, but it turned out really good for just milk, water, butter, and cheese. All right, I don't have a lot of meat, but my plan is to put chicken there. So here's my chicken. If you've never bought these from Sam's, you need to. They're $4.98 a piece. There's a lot. I'm gonna cut this up into pieces that people could grab. I'm not like taking it off the bone. I'm just gonna be cutting it and putting it into more foil pans, and then I'm gonna warm them up in the oven. Okay, so the full menu that we have is a salad, watermelon, rolls, sausage, chicken, rice, and mac and cheese. This turned out so good. It was less than 60 bucks and it filled a ton of people, and we had so many leftovers as well. So if you're feeding a large crowd, make sure to save this video for next time. Thank y'all so much for watching. I will see y'all in my next video.